So the Livingston Academy starters being introduced now, and as usual, Keaton Webb, one of the Livingston Academy starters. Also starting for Livingston Academy, number 10, Alexis Phipps. And number 12, Aaliyah Melton. Also starting for the Lady Wildcats, number 15, Allie Qualls. And the final starter for Livingston Academy, number 20, Leah Kate Clark. So the same 5 starters as Tuesday night for the Lady Wildcats. So now the starters for Stone Memorial. Number 2, Addie Howard. Number 12, Maggie Hazelton. Number 14, Katie Adkisson. Number 25, Courtney Hedrick. And number 32, Brianna Looper. That's the 5 starters for the Lady Panthers of Stone Memorial. And we're moments away from tip-off here between the Livingston Academy Lady Wildcats and the Stone Memorial Lady Panthers. We'd like to thank the following sponsors for helping make tonight's live stream possible: EB Gray Jewelry, Willow Grove Resort and Marina, Highway 111 Tire, the Overton County Farm Bureau, Woolbright's Auto Repair, Exit Realty, and the Lucky Red Stables. Thank you for sponsoring these live streams of Livingston Academy basketball. So the Livingston Academy Lady Wildcats on the floor, wearing the road blue trimmed in the white and gold. And now the Stone Memorial Lady Panthers take the floor in the home white trimmed in the black. So Aaliyah Melton steps in to jump against Stone Memorial's number 25, Courtney Hedrick. And here comes the referee into the center circle. Ball's in the air, tip controlled by Livingston Academy. Lady Wildcats says now Keaton Webb on the right wing. She puts up a 3-ball, and it is good. Keaton Webb gets the scoring started here early in the first quarter. So there is a floor mistake by the Lady Panthers, and the ball right back in the hands of Livingston Academy. Ball inbounded to Webb. Webb now into Phipps. Phipps backs it back out. Now Melton turn around and thought about a shot, but no, gives it off to Clark. Clark drives in, skips it over to Qualls. Qualls with a 10-footer, no good. Rebound Livingston Academy. Leah Melton with that rebound. Now Phipps with it on the right wing. Phipps looks to drive. Now it's over to Qualls. Qualls inside to Clark. Clark inside to Melton. Ball is batted out of bounds. It'll remain with Livingston Academy. Qualls to throw in. Gets it over to Webb on the right wing. Webb, another 3-ball in the air. It's short, no good. Ball will go off of Livingston Academy, and it'll be Stone Memorial basketball. Stone gets it in to full court pressure by Livingston Academy, and Stone throws it away once again. So turnover, second one in consecutive possessions for the Stone Memorial Lady Panthers. Now Webb to throw in. Webb into Qualls. Qualls to Clark. Clark now to Webb. Webb inside to Melton. Melton 10-footer, bounces no good, and rebound by Stone Memorial as they get it across the timeline for the first time tonight's game. Pass into number 25 Hedrick is no good, and it'll go off of a Livingston Academy player out of bounds, and Stone Memorial will throw in on the baseline. Howard just throw it in for Stone Memorial. She's trying to find someone and gets it in. Shot on the way is no good, as that was number 32 Looper with the shot, but rebound by Stone Memorial, and they'll have another crack at it. Now Howard with it out front. She gives it over right wing. Now to Adkisson. Back to Howard. Deep 3 on the way is good by Stone Memorial's Katie Adkisson. So an answer 3 ball there ties the score here with 6.5 minutes left to go first quarter. As now Phipps drives in. Her ball is no good, and rebound is battled for. Leah Kate Clark comes away with it. Now Webb right wing. Over to Phipps, to Melton in the left corner. She puts up a 3 ball. It's no good, partially deflected. And we get a whistle, and we get a foul. First foul of the game. It'll go on Livingston's Keaton Webb. That's her first and the team's first here in the first half. Now Stone Memorial will throw in as they get it into Hazelton. Hazelton back to Howard. Howard all the way into Hedrick. And now a 3 ball on the left wing put up by Atkinson is no good, and Livingston Academy comes away with the rebound. Qualls pushing it forward across the timeline. She looks to drive. She's cut off. And we get a whistle and a foul called on Stone Memorial's number 12, Maggie Hazelton. That's her first and the team's first here in the first half. So Qualls to throw it in, gets it into Webb. Webb to the top of the key. She gives it to Qualls right wing, inside to Phipps at the free throw line. Now Melton, right baseline 3 ball is good. Aaliyah Melton. So 2 baskets in the game, both of them threes by Livingston Academy. And now Qualls knocks it away from the Stone Memorial player. She saves it into Phipps. Phipps with it, and ball bouncing around, gets to Webb. Her shot up off the glass is good. Keaton Webb. And now another steal by Livingston Academy as Melton has it at the center stripe. She gives it to Qualls. Qualls looks to drive. She gets it to Webb. Right baseline 3 is no good. And rebound will go to Looper for Stone Memorial. And now Atkinson out front. She puts on another deep 3. It's no good. Rebound Qualls. Qualls all the way to the rim. Her driving layup is good, and she is fouled. So I believe the foul went on number 25. Yes, that's correct. 25, Courtney Hedrick picks up her first foul. Team second. Qualls will go to the line to try to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play, and her free throw is no good. So rebound to Stone Memorial as Atkinson driving in, and she will be fouled. And they're going to say, no, the basket was good, but they're going to say it didn't count, as she was fouled before the shot by Alexis Phipps. Picks up her first foul, team's second here in the first half. So Stone Memorial will throw in on the baseline. And still looking. Finally get it into number 34, Hazelton. And now a 3 ball put on the way by Howard is good for Stone Memorial. Now Phipps with it on the left wing to Qualls. Qualls to Ledbetter, who's checked in for Livingston. Now inside to Clark. Clark puts on a shot. It's no good. And rebound comes away to Stone Memorial's Atkinson as she crosses the timeline, gets it over to Howard. They throw it inside to Hedrick. Hedrick gives it back to Howard. Now back to Hedrick. Now up top to Looper at the top of the key. Inside to Hedrick, and she puts up a shot but is fouled in the process, as that was Livingston's Leah Kate Clark picking up her first foul of the game. Third team foul for Livingston, but Hedrick will go to the line to shoot 2, and her first free throw is good. She'll have one more upcoming, and wholesale changes for the Lady Wildcats as Bates, Butler, and Coleman come into the game. Second free throw toss is no good, and rebound will go to Stone Memorial. They get the ball to that's Howard as she drives in and challenged, and the ball will be batted out of bounds. It'll stay with Stone Memorial. As Howard to throw in. She'll still looking. She'll get it out top. Ball goes into the right wing to Howard again. Howard dribbles through, gets it back out top to Atkinson. Atkinson to Looper. And ball will be lost out of bounds by Stone Memorial's number 34. That's Emily Hazelton. And now Livingston Academy will have possession, and now Coleman bringing it across the timeline. Coleman to Webb. Webb into Butler. Butler with a shot. Right baseline, no good. Rebound, Stone Memorial's Howard. Howard across the timeline. Now it gets it into Hedrick, and she is fouled by Livingston Academy's Lily Bates, picking up her first foul of the game. That is the 4th team foul here in the first half. So Stone Memorial's Howard steps across the baseline to throw in. And she gets it into Adkisson. Adkisson back to Howard. Howard dribbles over to Adkisson, right wing, back to Howard, top of the key, gets it into Hedrick. And now over to Looper. Looper drives in, puts a shot up, no good. It's tipped around, and rebound to Emily Hazelton of Stone Memorial, and a whistle sounds, and we get a jump ball. Alternating possession will keep it with the Stone Memorial Lady Panthers. They'll throw it in right in front of the Livingston Academy bench. Howard to throw in. Gets it to Hedrick. She has it knocked away. She gets it back. Now over right wing to Adkisson. Adkisson dribbling all by herself. Now she tries to drive. She gets cut off. Gets it over to Emily Hazelton. And now it's back to Brianna Looper into the corner to Hedrick. Hedrick skip pass to Adkisson, left wing. Now Howard with it. Howard to Hedrick. Back to Howard. Over to Looper. Looper inside to Hazelton. She loses it and scramble for it. And they get it back. Put up a 3-ball by Adkisson. It's no good. Rebound to Livingston Academy's Lily Bates. Now Butler driving. She's cut off. She puts it back over the head of Coleman, and it'll go out of bounds. So turnover will give it to Stone Memorial, and Phipps re-enters for Livingston Academy, and for Stone Memorial, Guthrie will come in for her first action of the game. And now Howard gets it into Guthrie. Guthrie double teamed, tries to throw it, throws it away. So pressure by Livingston Academy causes the turnover, and they'll have possession right at the mid-court stripe. Coleman dribbles it across the timeline. Coleman right wing to Phipps. Phipps gets it into Ledbetter. She gets it to Coleman. Coleman to Phipps. Phipps to Coleman. Coleman thought about a 3, drives in, puts up a 12-footer off the glass and good. Mally Jean Coleman with her first 2 of the contest. That makes the score now 12-7, and there's a quick steal and a bucket by Livingston Academy's Ellie Butler. Now it's 14-7 with a timeout by the Stone Memorial Lady Panthers. 5 Livingston Academy Lady Wildcats have scored already here in the first quarter. If you enjoy our broadcast here on this YouTube channel, please subscribe to our channel. You can set up notifications to know when we have our next sporting event. So Stone Memorial basketball, as they'll try to throw in, and they get it into Looper. Looper to Adkisson. Adkisson across the timeline. It gets it off the hands of Howard, and Phipps comes away with it. Phipps driving. She gives it off to Butler. Butler to Coleman. Coleman backs it back out. Now into Bates. Bates, quick pass to Ledbetter, goes off of the Stone Memorial player last, and Livingston will retain possession as they'll throw in under their own basket. And now Coleman gets it into Butler, and we get a whistle, We get an offensive foul on Livingston Academy's Lily Bates. So Bates picks up her second, team's fifth here in the first half. So Stone Memorial to throw in. They get it to Hedrick. Hedrick picks up the dribble. She's got to get it to somebody, and we get a whistle, and we get a timeout. Stone Memorial takes their second timeout of the first quarter with under a minute to play. Livingston Academy on top 14-7. Again, we want to say thank you to our sponsors, E.B. Gray Jewelry, Willow Grove Resort and Marina, Highway 111 Tire, Overton County Farm Bureau, Woolbright Auto Repair, Exit Realty, and Lucky Red Stables. Thank you for helping make tonight's live stream possible. So Howard to throw in. She gets it into Adkisson. Adkisson up to Hazelton. Hazelton gets it across the timeline. There is a pass off the hands of Hedrick, out of bounds. Livingston Academy basketball. As now Coleman dribbles it across the timeline. Left wing to Butler. Butler to Bates. Back up top to Phipps now. Phipps skip pass into the corner to Butler. Butler drives in, puts up a 12-footer, in and out, no good, but rebound by Lily Bates. She puts up a shot, no good, but whistle sounds. Bates is fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. I believe that foul is on number 34, Emily Hazelton, for the Stone Memorial Panthers. That is her first foul, team's third. And Bates gets 2 free throws. Her first one is good. So Bates makes the first one. She'll have one more upcoming. And Bates makes the second one. So 2 in a row for Lily Bates. Makes the score now 16-7 in favor of the Lady Wildcats. Stone Memorial gets it into Hedrick. Hedrick picks up the dribble. Gets it across to Adkisson. Now Adkisson hands off to Howard out front. Howard puts on a move, picks up the dribble, and stolen away by Livingston Academy's Ellie Butler, and that'll be the end of the first quarter as Livingston Academy on top 16-7 over the Stone Memorial Lady Panthers. So once again, with a win tonight, Lady Wildcats are almost assured of finishing second in District 7 AAA. As long as Cumberland County does not sweep White County tonight and tomorrow night, Livingston Academy wins tonight, they will be assured of second place going into the District 7 AAA tournament. And Livingston is 1/4 of the way to that win tonight as they win the first quarter 16-7. And now we get the second quarter underway as Butler inbounds to Qualls. Qualls picks up the dribble, gets it to Clark. Clark to Phipps. Phipps into Melton, whose turnaround shot no good, but rebound by Clark for Livingston Academy. Butler drives in, puts up an 8-footer. It is good off the glass. Ellie Butler. Butler with 2 in the quarter, 4 in the game now. Now long pass up to Hedrick. Hedrick looks to drive. She goes all the way in, and no call as Clark comes away with that ball there. Now Phipps has it running. Phipps gives up the ball to Melton. Melton loses possession, and Howard with it now for Stone Memorial. Stone Memorial, Howard with that little skip step that she likes to do there. Now back out to Adkisson. And now to Hazelton, Maggie Hazelton back in the game for Stone Memorial inside to Hedrick. She's double teamed, and a whistle sounds, and she'll go to the line as this foul will go on Aaliyah Melton for Livingston Academy. Melton picks up her first foul and the 6th team foul here in the first half. So for the rest of these 7 minutes in the second quarter, Stone Memorial will be shooting free throws, and the first free throw by Hedrick is no good. That's 2 in a row she's missed from the free throw line now. She'll have one more chance. And second free toss on the way, no good again. So now Qualls with it. Qualls to Melton. Melton to Phipps. Phipps inside to Clark. Clark turnaround shot off the glass, no good. But Melton with the offensive board, puts it up, no good. Clark with the offensive board, her shot no good, and Stone Memorial will come away with it. And now Howard with it across the timeline. She'll give it to Adkison. Adkison looks to drive all the way to the rim. Her floater is good. Katie Adkison, her 5th point of the contest. And now Melton with it, over to Butler. Butler, top of the key to Qualls. Qualls into Clark, and we get a whistle, and we get a foul. That foul will go on Maggie Hazelton for Stone Memorial. It's her 2nd foul and the team's 4th here in the first half. So now Webb re-enters for Livingston, and she'll be the one to throw it in. Into Qualls. Qualls to Webb to Melton, back to Qualls now. Qualls into Melton. Melton can't handle it, and it's going to go off of a Stone Memorial player apparently. And now Qualls will inbounds the ball. She gets it into Clark. Clark off the glass and good. Leah Kate Clark with her first bucket of the ball game. That'll give Livingston a 20-9 lead, and another turnover by Stone Memorial. So now Webb gets it into Qualls. Qualls to Clark. Clark to the corner to Webb. Now Qualls with it. Now Butler. Butler looks to drive. She gets it back out to Webb, and Webb will have it knocked away. It'll go off of the Stone Memorial player. And now Stone Memorial gets number 24, Lily Hinch, into the game for her first action. Clark with it now to Webb. Qualls to Butler. Webb top of the key. Butler right wing, she drives in, shot off a glass is good. Ellie Butler. So 4 1/4, 6 in the game for Butler. And now Stone Memorial gets it across the timeline, double team, and what we got? We have a whistle and a foul on Leah Kate Clark. That's Clark's 2nd, team 7th, so we'll be going to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 as just entered Lily Hinch will be getting her first free throws of the game. And now Ledbetter enters for Melton. So Hinch, she puts up the first free toss. It is no good, and the ball is, I'm not sure about that call there, Peter, as it looked like it was knocked off the hands of the Stone Memorial player, but they give them possession. Ball into Howard, too strong for her. It'll go out of bounds, and Livingston Academy will have possessions. They lead 22-9 here with 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Qualls to Webb. Webb over to Qualls. Qualls into Clark, free throw line. Clark loses a handle, and it's stolen away by Adkison for Stone Memorial. She'll stop, she'll get it back out front to Howard. Into Hedrick. Hedrick battles with Ledbetter, and ball will go off Ledbetter last, and it'll stay with Stone Memorial. And now Mally Jean Coleman checks in for Livingston Academy. Howard to throw in. Howard still looking. She finally throws it all the way across the court to Atkinson. Atkinson still with it. Now out near the center circle with it. She'll give it to Howard. Howard over to Hinch, into Hedrick, knocked away, stolen away by Livingston Academy. Coleman up to Webb, Webb driving. She puts up a 12-footer, no good. And now the ball with Atkinson on the right wing. Atkinson puts on a 3-ball. It is good. Katie Atkinson, her second 3 of the first half. And now Ledbetter loses the ball to Atkinson. Atkinson, she gets bailed out on a call there, looked like, as she was a little out of control, but the call will go against Livingston. Foul on Allie Qualls. Her first, team's 8th in the first half. That'll send Atkinson to the line. Her first toss on the way and good, Katie Atkinson. She'll have one more upcoming, as the score is now 22-13 in favor of the Lady Wildcats. Second free toss bounces, no good, and ball tipped. And it'll go off the off of the Stone Memorial player, and Ledbetter to throw in for Livingston. Qualls with it, over to Webb, right wing. Webb to Coleman. Oh, ball tipped around and stolen away by Stone Memorial. They'll give it off to Atkinson, back to Howard. Howard drives in, and she'll give it up to number 33. That's Houston. Her shot is no good. Rebound, Lily Bates for Livingston Academy. Now Qualls with it. Qualls to Webb. Over to Ledbetter. Coleman with it, left wing. Qualls looks to drive. Qualls picks up the dribble, gets it to Webb. Webb inside to Bates. Bates to Coleman, left wing. Coleman looks to drive, and she'll kick it to Qualls. Puts on a 3 and no good, but rebound by Livingston Academy's Hallie Ledbetter. Back up and in. Hallie Ledbetter, her first 2 of the game. And now here comes Atkinson with it across the timeline for Stone Memorial. And she gives it up top of the key to Howard. Howard into Hedrick. Over to Howard with it now. She'll drive in, give it a good pass to Hedrick, and she is fouled by Livingston Academy's Mally Jean Coleman. So that'll be the first foul on Coleman, the team's 9th here in this first half. And Hedrick will go to the line, and she'll make the first of 2. That breaks a streak of 3 in a row she had missed at the free throw line. Now Melton re-enters for Livingston. Hedrick, her second free toss on the way and good. Courtney Hedrick makes them both. That makes the score 24-15 in favor of the Lady Wildcats. Now the ball into Bates. Bates back out to now Coleman with it, left wing. Webb in the corner to Qualls. Qualls cut off, picks up the dribble, gets it to Bates. Bates puts up a shot and no good. Rebound to Howard for Stone Memorial. She gets it across the timeline, and she gets it down to Hedrick. Hedrick in the corner to Hinch. Hinch finally back out to Houston. Now over to Howard. Inside to Hedrick, and ball will be stripped and go off of a Livingston Academy player, and it'll stay with Stone Memorial. Less than 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Livingston Academy on top by 9, 24-15. So ball will be tipped and finally off the hands of Aaliyah Melton. It'll stay with Stone Memorial. Ball all the way out front to Atkinson. Atkinson into the corner to Hinch. Hinch puts on a 3-ball. It is no good. Rebound by Webb to Qualls. Coleman with it now. Coleman looks to drive all the way to the rim. Her shot is no good, but a whistle sounds and she is fouled. And this foul will go on number 24, Lily Hinch, for Stone Memorial. Her first, team's 5th. But it was a shooting foul, so Coleman will have 2 free throws upcoming. Her first one on the way and good, Mally Jean Coleman. So Coleman gets her 3rd point of the game. She'll have 1 more free throw attempt. So Coleman puts the 2nd one on the way. It bounces around and good, Mally Jean Coleman. And now Stone Memorial to throw in. They finally get it into Atkinson. Atkinson to Howard. Howard gets it across the timeline. Now to Atkinson, right wing. Atkinson, deep 3 on the way, no good. Rebound Webb. Webb looks to run. Webb leaves it to Coleman. Coleman to Webb, into Bates. Bates to Melton. Melton gets it back out to Webb. Bates with it now over to the left wing to Butler. Butler with a free throw line jumper, no good. But she'll get her own rebound and she will be fouled. That foul will go on number 2 for Stone Memorial. That's Adie Howard. That's her first foul, team 6th. So Livingston to throw in. Coleman, her 3-ball on the way, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Butler comes away with it for Livingston. Less than 40 seconds left to go. Livingston may hold for the last shot here of this first half. Webb with it. She'll turn around, put up a 10-footer. It's good. Keaton Webb. Her first 2 of the quarter. 7 in the game for Webb. As now Atkinson pushes forward. She drives in, puts up a floater. No good. But rebound to Hedrick for Stone Memorial. She'll put up, no, they'll call a jump ball on that. And now alternating possession will keep it with Stone Memorial with 16.9 seconds left to go, first half. Howard gets it into Hinch, back to Howard. She'll drive in, try to get it to Hedrick. Hedrick puts up a turnaround shot off the glass and good. Courtney Hedrick. Her 4th point of the quarter, 5th of the game. Now Webb puts up a shot, 3-ball, no good, and battle for the rebound, but that'll be the end of the first half with Livingston Academy on top, 28-17. Let's quickly run through the scoring here in the first half. As first for Stone Memorial, Adie Howard made a 3-point basket. She has 3 points. Katie Atkinson made 2 3-point field goals. She was 1 for 2 from the free throw line. And she picks up a total of 9 points in that first half. Lily Hinch went 0 for 1 from the free throw line, did not score in the first half. And Courtney Hedrick went 3 for 6 from the free throw line. And she has a total of 5 points here in the first half. For Livingston Academy, Keaton Webb made a 3-point basket, and she finishes with a total of 7 points in the first half. Hallie Ledbetter with 2 points in the first half. Aaliyah Melton made a 3-point basket. She has 3 points in the first half. Allie Qualls with a bucket in the first half to give her 2 points. Leah Kate Clark also with 2 points. Mally Jean Coleman went 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and she has 4 points at halftime. Ellie Butler with 6 points at halftime for the Lady Wildcats. And Lily Bates went 2 for 2 from the free throw line. She has 2 points at halftime. So we'll take this break, and we'll be back to start the second half in just a few minutes. So back for the second half as Livingston Academy leads against the Stone Memorial Lady Panthers 28-17. The same 5 players for Livingston on the floor as started the game, and I would expect the same from Stone Memorial. Once again, I want to thank all of the sponsors who help make these live streams possible. E.B. Gray Jewelry, Willow Grove Resort and Marina, Highway 111 Tire, Overton County Farm Bureau, Woolbright Auto Repair, Exit Realty, and the Lucky Red Stables. Thank you for supporting these Livingston Academy basketball games. And now the Lady Panthers come back onto the floor. And now Webb to throw in. Webb to Clark. Back to Webb, over to Qualls. To Webb. Deep pass, tip to Clark. And now Qualls with it left wing. Back top of the key to Webb. Phipps back to Webb. Qualls with it now. Livingston Academy being very patient as now Phipps drives in, puts up a shot. It rattles around, no good. Rebound by Maggie Hazelton for Stone Memorial. Now she's with the ball. She gets it over to Looper. Looper to Howard. Now to Adkison. Back to Howard. Howard with it. She looks to drive. She's cut off, and she's going to hand it off to Maggie Hazelton. She has the ball knocked away and off of her last, and that'll give the ball to Livingston Academy. So Qualls to bring it across the timeline. Qualls into Webb. Webb, her shot no good, and rebound by Looper. Looper gets it to Howard. Howard into Hedrick, over to Looper. Looper, her 3-ball on the way is no good. Rebound by Aaliyah Melton for Livingston Academy, and we get a whistle and a foul. As I was ready to say that about 10 seconds before that guy blew his whistle there. So that foul will go on Maggie Hazelton. That's her 3rd foul of the game and the first team foul in the second half for the Lady Panthers. Qualls with it now. Qualls into Clark. Clark puts up a shot, no good. Rebound to Howard. Howard, she looks to drive all the way in, and a whistle sounds, and we'll get a foul. I believe that goes on Allie Qualls. I have to say, these referees have been putting the numbers up backwards all night long, because that was a 51 he held up. So now Howard makes the first free throw, and wholesale changes for the Livingston Academy Lady Wildcats. Second free toss on the way and good. Addie Howard. So she has 2 in the quarter and 5 in the game. Now Butler with it to Coleman. Coleman over to Allred, who's got her first minutes of the game. And now Butler puts up a 3. It's short, no good. Tapped, rebound, tapped around again, and it's still loose. And Ledbetter comes away with it. Allred with it now to Coleman. Coleman to Butler. Butler. Whistle sounds, and we've got a foul. And that foul will go on Maggie Hazelton. I've got her with 4 fouls. So does the scoreboard. And now Butler puts one off the glass and good. Ellie Butler. She's got 2 in the quarter, 8 in the game to lead the Lady Wildcats currently. And now here come the Stone Memorial Panthers as Maggie Hazelton puts one off the glass and good. Her first points of the game. And now Butler driving in, and she walked with the basketball. And now entering for Stone Memorial, number 34, Emily Hazelton, and number 24, Lily Hinch. Hinch with the ball now. Hinch with a wild pass that is taken away by Butler. Now Coleman with it, not Butler, Bates on that interception. Now Ledbetter puts up a shot, good. Hallie Ledbetter. Ledbetter with her first 2 of the quarter. She's got 4 in the game. Now Howard picks up the dribble. She gets it over to Hinch, and Hinch will be fouled by Livingston Academy's Bailey Allred. Allred picks up her first. That is the team's second here in the second half. And now here's a steal. Coleman behind the back pass to Butler. Butler off the glass and good. Ellie Butler. She's got 4 in the quarter, 10 in the game. First player in double digits for Livingston Academy. And now Hedrick gets it to Howard. Howard dry the head of steam, and she walked with the basketball. As now Brianna Looper will re-enter the contest for Stone Memorial. And we have a whistle and a timeout going to be called by the Stone Memorial head coach. Full timeout. So with 4 minutes, 15 seconds left to go here in the third quarter, Livingston Academy on top 34-21 over Stone Memorial. I want to say a thank you to Tyler Maxwell for doing all the hard work to make these live streams possible. Also a big thank you to Mickey Ledbetter for helping make these live streams happen. And once again, thank you to all of our sponsors for helping us with these live streams. EB Gray Jewelry, Willow Grove Resort and Marina, Highway 111 Tire, Overton County Farm Bureau, Woolbright Auto Repair, Exit Realty, and Lucky Red Stables. So back after the timeout. Livingston Academy to throw in. Hallie Ledbetter steps out of bounds. And Coleman will bring it across the timeline. Coleman to Allred. Allred into Ledbetter. Ledbetter shot up. Short, no good. Ledbetter gets her own rebound and has the ball stripped away. And now we'll get a whistle and a jump ball will be the call, as Coleman got in there to tie up Looper. And now number 15, Lainey Wiley, makes her first appearance of the night for the Stone Memorial Lady Panthers. Now Looper with it to Atkinson. Atkinson, she drives in. She pulls it back out front. Now Looper to Wiley. Now Atkinson with it to Hedrick. Hedrick has the ball, and she is fouled by Mally Jean Coleman. Coleman picks up her second foul. Third foul of this second half for Livingston Academy. As now Howard to throw in. Now Wiley with it. Wiley to Atkinson. Now Hedrick with it. Hedrick to Looper, and she throws it out of bounds. That's another turnover. That's like a hair and a biscuit for the Stone Memorial Lady Panthers. As now Coleman, she'll bring it across the timeline. As now Butler will drive in. She'll put up a shot. No good. Rebound by Bates. Bates puts up a shot. No good. Rebound, Stone Memorial. Atkinson with it now. Atkinson deep three is no good. And now Coleman will bring it across the timeline. She's long past Butler, breaking all the way to the rim. Her shot off the glass and good. Ellie Butler. Butler with 6 points in this third quarter. 12 in the game to lead all scorers. And now Atkinson with it. She'll drive in, put up a floater, no good. Rebound to Coleman. Coleman way ahead to Webb. Her shot off the glass, no good, but Coleman gets a rebound. Hers is no good. Put up another shot, no good. Ledbetter rebound. Her shot, no good. Another rebound for Livingston Academy as Butler will snag that one, and she'll be fouled. So that one goes on Atkinson. I believe that's her first foul of the game. And that'll be the second team foul. Check that, third team foul for the Stone Memorial Lady Panthers. Now ball inbound to Webb. Webb back to Coleman. Coleman gives it off to Webb. Webb left wing three, no good, and battle for the rebound, taken away by Stone Memorial, and they get it out of trouble. As now this is number 23, Guthrie, with the ball, and Livingston Academy will steal it away. Ellie Butler driving all the way to the rim. Her shot is good. Ellie Butler. 8 in the quarter, 14 in the game for Ellie Butler. And now Hedrick with it, driving her shot up, no good. And Livingston Academy comes away with it. Butler with it now. Butler gives it off to Coleman. Her deep three on the way is no good. But Melton with the rebound. She puts up a shot, good. Aaliyah Melton gets her first points of this third quarter. And now we get a whistle, and we get a foul on Aaliyah Melton. It'll be the second foul on Melton. Fourth team foul of this second half. At least that's what I've got. The scoreboard says 3 fouls. So ball inbound to Looper, and we get a whistle. And Melton just picked up another one. That's her third foul, and that would be the 5th team foul, as now the scoreboard agrees with me. And now number 23, Guthrie with it again. And ball through the hands all the way to Atkinson. Her three ball is good. Katie Atkinson. She gets her first points of the second half, and she gets into double figures. First player for Stone Memorial in double figures. She has 12. Now Webb with it. She puts up a shot on the baseline. Good. Keaton Webb. Webb with 2 in the quarter, 9 in the game for the Lady Wildcats. And now Atkinson gets it forward to Looper. And now Guthrie with it. Guthrie will have her shot be rebounded by Hallie Ledbetter. And Qualls being hounded, and she'll be fouled by Atkinson. Now that is 2 fouls on Katie Atkinson. 4 in this second half for the Stone Memorial Lady Panthers. Phipps will inbound it to Qualls. Qualls to Webb. Webb, deep three is good. Keaton Webb. She's got 5 in the quarter, 12 in the game, as Keaton Webb becomes the second Livingston Academy player to get in the double figures. And now this is Houston with it. Houston driving in. Her shot no good. Ledbetter with the rebound. Now Phipps with it, with the last shot of the third quarter, and it's no good, and that's how the third quarter will end, with Livingston Academy on top 45-24. So Livingston Academy has 2 players in double figures now. At the end of the third quarter, Ellie Butler leading scorer for the Wildcats with 14, and Keaton Webb also in double figures with 12 to lead the Lady Wildcats. So to start the fourth and final quarter here up in Crossville, Tennessee, the Livingston Academy Lady Wildcats will have possession. As they look to do their job of wrapping up second place in the district if Cumberland County loses one of the next 2 games to White County either tonight or tomorrow night. Now Clark with it. Clark to Qualls. Qualls to Phipps. Inside to Clark. Clark gives it up to Ledbetter. Ledbetter puts up a shot and bounces no good, but Ledbetter gets her own rebound. She tries to get it to Qualls. It's stolen away. That's Hinch with it for Stone Memorial. They give it up to Atkinson. Atkinson back to Hinch. Over to Looper. Now to 33. That's Houston. Her shot no good. Rebound Keaton Webb. And now Webb will have it stolen away. Hinch driving all the way to the rim. Her layup is good. Lily Hinch gets her first points of the ball game. Now Qualls with it to Ledbetter. Phipps into Clark. Now Qualls gets it to Phipps. Phipps drives in, has the ball stolen away. Hinch with it once again. Hinch loses the possession, and it's Atkinson. She runs it down. She puts up a 3. It's no good. And Ledbetter with the rebound for Livingston. Qualls slows it down here. She'll walk it across the timeline. And now Webb right wing. In the corner to Clark. Clark back out to Qualls to Phipps. Phipps over to Webb. Webb inside to Ledbetter. Ledbetter puts a shot up. It's good, and she is fouled. So this foul will go on Stone Memorial's, not sure if he said 33 or 34. Let's see. 34 is who they put up on the board, so that'll be her second foul for Emily Hazelton. 5th team foul. And Ledbetter will go to the line to try to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play. Her shot is up and bounces no good. But rebound by Leah Kate Clark for Livingston. She'll get it out to Qualls. Now ball goes all the way out to Coleman. Coleman into Clark. Clark puts up a shot, no good. Ledbetter is fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. As this one, I believe, is also on number 34, Emily Hazelton. That is her 3rd team foul. 6th team foul. Her 3rd foul, 6th team foul. As now Ledbetter misses the first free throw. She'll have one more upcoming. Ledbetter's second free toss on the way and good. As now Bates will enter for Ledbetter. Ball goes into Looper. Looper has it stolen away. Butler with it. Butler looks to drive. She puts a shot up off the glass and good. Ellie Butler. She's got 2 in the quarter, 16 in the game. As now a deep 3 on the way, no good by Atkinson. It's Qualls with it now for Livingston. Now Butler, she loses possession. Qualls gets it. Qualls has it stolen away by Hinch. Hinch to Guthrie. I'm sorry, that's Houston. Her shot no good. And now Coleman with it. Up to Butler. Butler will drive it in, and we get a blocking foul, so that will be count the basket and one for Ellie Butler. As now number 23 Guthrie enters for Stone Memorial. Butler's free toss is good. She completes the old-fashioned three-point play. She's got 5 in a quarter, 19 in the game. As now Hinch will get it across the timeline. She'll get it over to Atkinson in the corner. Her three ball, no good. Rebound Clark. Now Qualls with it. Qualls to Butler breaking to the rim. Her shot off the glass and good. Ellie Butler. She's got 7 in the quarter, 21 in the game for Ellie Butler. And Coleman will knock it out of bounds. It'll stay with Stone Memorial. And now Stone will try to get it in. It's stolen away by Clark. Clark to Coleman, to Butler. Back to Clark. Clark off the glass and good. Leah Kate Clark. She gets her first points of the fourth quarter, 4th of the game. Now Atkinson for 3. Her shot no good. Ball batted around, and Butler will come away with the rebound. And what do we got? We have a jump ball. And the ball will stay with Stone Memorial, I believe, is who they're wanting to get out of bounds. Yes, Stone Memorial with the basketball. Now all the way out front to Atkinson. Atkinson, she puts up a shot. It's no good. Rebound Qualls. Qualls to Butler. Butler, her shot off the glass and good. Ellie Butler. 8 points in this fourth quarter for Ellie Butler. Check that, 9 points. Wasn't counting the free throw. So that's 23 points in the game, and Butler has a chance to add to the total. She puts it off the glass and good again. Ellie Butler. And now timeout going to be asked for. Or no, they're just letting the subs come in. My bad. $11 points for Ellie Butler here in this fourth quarter. She has 25 in the game to lead all scorers. Is now Atkinson with it. Over to Hinch. Hinch to Atkinson. Her 3 on the way again. And she's put up a lot of those three-pointers tonight, but not made very many of them. Now Matea Daly to Keely Mullins, now to Coleman. As Livingston gets some fresh faces into the game. And they get 2 more. As now Mally Carwile and Tessa Hargis will enter for Livingston Academy. Carwile to throw in. Over to Daly, who's has the ball go off her hands, the referee says. And it'll be Stone Memorial basketball. And now number 4, Dyer will enter for Stone Memorial as Atkinson will take a seat. And now Stone Memorial's number 24, Hinch, will drive in, and she'll get to go to the free throw line as the whistle sounds. As that foul's on number 14, Keely Mullins. It's the 6th team foul for the Wildcats here in the second half. Hinch's first free toss is no good. She'll have 1 more. Her second free toss is good. Hinch with her 3rd point here in the fourth quarter. And 3rd in the game, as she's only scored in the fourth quarter. And Carwile gets called for a double dribble. Minute and a half left to go here in the fourth quarter. Livingston up 61-27 as 3 new players enter the game for Stone Memorial. That's number 15, Laney Wiley. Number 5, Madison Lefevre. And number 22, Bailey Ledbetter. So Wiley with it. She'll have it go out of bounds. It'll be Livingston Academy basketball with less than a minute to go in this final game for Livingston Academy Lady Wildcats of this regular season. As Carwile with it. Carwile into Daly. Daly out to Allred. Allred has it go off of a Stone Memorial player. Carwile gets it and drives in, and she'll have the ball stripped, and it'll go out of bounds. Carwile to throw in. Carwile to Daly. Daly puts up a 3 ball. Yes, sir. Matea Daly gets in the score sheet with a 3 here in this fourth quarter. And now Stone Memorial into number 4 as she has it go off the rim. That was Dyer with the shot. And now Allred breaking to the rim. Her layup is good, Bailey Allred, and that's the end of the game with the final score, Livingston Academy 66 and Stone Memorial 27. So Livingston Academy going to pick up their 9th win of the District 7 AAA campaign. They'll finish with a district record of 9 wins and 3 losses, which can be good enough